I'm going to be here solo today talking about everything you ever want to know about metformin and how specifically you can make lifestyle changes that are going to reduce your biological requirement for metformin, or should I say, reduce the amount of metformin that you can use to help control your blood glucose. In other words, we're going to find alternatives to metformin that actually have a very powerful effect on lowering your body weight and reducing your blood glucose and lowering your A1C value, which is a 3-month average of blood glucose, that have a profound effect. So if you're curious about how you can get off of metformin or how you can reduce your need for metformin, you're in the right place. Here's the question. Go to the chat box right now and tell me this. I want you to list all of the medications that you are currently using specifically to control your blood glucose. Actually, I lied. All of the medications that you're using, period. It could be for blood glucose, it could be for blood pressure, it could be for statin medication, it could be to lose weight. It could be something like Ozempic, which is prescribed for type 2, but is also specifically used as a weight loss drug. Whatever it is, it could be thyroid medication, it could be ADHD medication, whatever it is. I want to know, just, no pressure, but you tell me what medications you're currently using. The key that I'm looking for is a thing called metformin. I want to know how many of you guys are using metformin, or even if you've used metformin in the past, I want to know exactly who it is. The reason here is because metformin is considered the first line of defense for people who are diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, because it's considered a very safe drug. In fact, it's not only considered a safe drug, there's some research that shows that metformin might actually make you live longer on this planet, which I absolutely do not believe. However, metformin is considered a drug that's like the first line of defense that is in every physician's playbook, because they know that when they prescribe metformin, it will lower your blood glucose values. Here's what I'm learning. A lot of you guys are taking metformin, and then there's some of you who are also taking other diabetes medications, other blood pressure medications, and other statin medication. All right. So here's the deal. What the heck is up with metformin? Why do doctors prescribe it in the first place? The reason that they prescribe it is because it is it's considered a quote unquote safe medication because it does not talk directly to your pancreas. Medications that talk directly to your pancreas that stimulate insulin production are a type of drug that forces your pancreas to manufacture more insulin. The side effect of doing that, the effect of doing that is that it lowers your blood glucose. The side effect of doing that is that it can lower your blood glucose so much that you could become hypoglycemic, which is a life-threatening condition. And so that particular class of drug, which is called a sulfonylurea, those drugs are considered, they're only prescribed for a very small proportion of the population who don't really have a very good insulin production capacity. Metformin is a different type of drug. It's called a biguanide, and metformin is considered very safe because it has effects on your brain, it has effects on your liver, it has effects on your muscle, it has effects on your gut, and the sum total of all those effects is to just lower your blood glucose value just enough by like 10, 20, 30, 40 points, that without any, large, dangerous side effects. And it's been time tested and proven over the course of time that, when you take metformin, it does not cause hypoglycemia, which is awesome. And it can stimulate just a little bit of weight loss. But here's the thing. Metformin comes along with some side effects. And the side effects are mainly gastrointestinal side effects. These are things like nausea, and some people get like a burning sensation in the upper part of their digestive tract. And it can make your digestive system just sort of feel generally uncomfortable. And as a result of that, a lot of people have a difficult time taking it in the long term. You're supposed to take metformin with food specifically because if you don't take it with food, it can irritate your GI system even more. And so that's why the recommendation is only take metformin if you are currently eating food at that very moment in time. Otherwise, it can make your digestive system feel crappy. Okay. So I could be going out on a limb here, but my gut tells me that most of the people here, if not all the people here, want to get off of metformin. There's probably nobody in here that's using metformin is like, cool, sweet, I want more metformin, right? So the real question becomes, well, fine dude on the internet who's telling me that metformin is something I can get off of. How do I get off of it? What's the way to do that? I'll give you the short answer because the long answer would take days. Here's the short answer. Ready? The short answer is a plant-based diet. The slightly longer version of that is low-fat, plant-based whole food diet. The slightly longer version of that is called the Mastering Diabetes Method, which is low-fat, plant-based whole food diet, intermittent fasting, and daily exercise, okay? All three of those are specifically designed to increase insulin sensitivity, increase insulin sensitivity, increase insulin sensitivity. And when you give yourself a single, double, triple whammy, your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, and your endocrine system have no choice but to become less reliant on insulin. And as a result of that, your need for medication tends to drop, and it tends to drop real quickly. Okay. So what foods in particular, Cyrus? Let me show you. Okay. On the screen, Bess, maybe if you wouldn't mind showing them the Foolproof Nutrition and Recipe Guide. We got a lot of people who are saying like, listen, all right, fine. I get it. I'm supposed to eat this like plant-based diet thing. And you're telling me that I got to do it. What am I supposed to eat, Cyrus? So we put together this thing called the Foolproof Natural Recipe Guide to managing your blood sugar. It's actually for lowering your blood glucose. Okay. And what we have put in here is a collection of recipes that are very powerful at getting you either started on the process of migrating to a plant-based diet, or they just add variety to your already plant-based diet. So you can see here in this that we have everything that's got like a quinoa power bowl that's actually very delicious. So it's got quinoa plus a bunch of vegetables. We have dishes that are made out of cauliflower that contain a bed of greens at the bottom, like spinach, because it's a nitrate-rich vegetable. We've got more chickpeas. In case I haven't told you guys, I'm a chickpea fanatic. So we purposely put a lot of chickpeas in here because they're incredibly nutrient dense and very filling. So we got some salads, we got some bean recipes, we got some smoothies, we got all types of fun stuff. We got things that look like sushi. Who doesn't want to eat that, right? So if you want this guide and you don't already have it, if you're on YouTube and you write the word guide, we cannot give it to you on YouTube. There's just no mechanism to be able to do that. So I hate to be complicated, but if you are watching this on YouTube, and I know exactly which ones that you're watching on YouTube, do me a favor and go over to Facebook, find the page and type the word in guide. Okay. It's kind of annoying. Or you can DM us actually and write the word guide there, and then we can send it to you. So I know it adds an extra step and I know it's kind of annoying, but I didn't invent the internet last time I checked, and these are not my rules. Okay. So again, if you're on YouTube, just flip over to Facebook and write the word guide, and then we can send it over your way. I want you guys to have this. This is 100% free. It's for you. I want you guys to start making these recipes, and I want you guys to start integrating it into your lifestyle.